So if you've been thinking about buying your first home, but the down payment and the closing costs feel, a bit out of reach, then I want to walk you through a program that could change all of that for you. It is called the Pathway to Purchase program, and it's offered right here in Prince George's County, Maryland. So I am Denise Watkins. I am with the Watkins team, and we help people buy, sell, and invest in real estate. So if you're new here, welcome. And if you're returning, thank you for coming back. So let's talk about the Pathway to Purchase program. Now, this program, it is for first-time home buyers. It's an assistance program that helps with down payment and the closing cost. So eligible buyers, they can receive up to $50,000 in assistance. Now, this assistance is provided as a 0% interest deferred payment loan. That means there's no interest and then there's no payment on the entire loan. You're only required to pay this loan back if you sell the property, transfer ownership, or stop living in the home within 10 years. Now, for every year you live in the home, 10% of the loan is forgiven. So after 10 years, the loan is completely forgiven. Now, let me show you a real example with real numbers. But then again, before we do that, if you're serious about buying a home and you're ready to make your first purchase, I highly recommend you watching my playlist. It's called How to Buy a Home. It's a 10-part series, and when you do get this, it will eliminate any doubt or any confusion that you might have about buying a home. Okay, so let's get back to the program. Now, here's an example that you can follow, so stay with me. Let's say you're buying a home for $480,000 on a conventional loan program. With a typical 3% down, your required down payment will be about $14,400, right? Your estimated closing costs might be another $14,000. You do pay closing costs and down payment. Now, without the assistance, that's nearly $28,000 needed to buy a home that's $480,000. So let's assume you're approved for $30,000 through the Pathway to Purchase program, right? You follow? Okay. That assistance can cover your full down payment. It can cover your closing costs and even help with prepaids like taxes or insurance. So in this scenario, your cash to close could be close to zero depending on the final numbers. You would have a first mortgage, which is your conventional loan, right? And then you will have a second loan, which is the Pathway to Purchase Assistance Program. Now, the Pathway loan, it has 0% interest, no monthly payments, and it's forgiven over 10 years as long as you live in the home. So let's talk about who qualifies. So to qualify, you must be a first-time home buyer, meaning you have not owned a home in the past 3 years. You must qualify for a mortgage with an approved lender. And then the home must be your primary residence. And one more thing, you must take the home buyer's course. Now, this program, it allows you to purchase resale properties, new construction, foreclosures, short sales, as long as you live in the home and as long as the property is located in Prince George's County, Maryland, and it also has to meet program requirements. So the Pathway to Purchase can remove one of the biggest barriers that home ownership causes, and that's the cash to close. But there's another element that you must consider, and that's your monthly mortgage payment. On a $480,000 loan with 20% down, your estimated payments will be approximately $2,980 per month, and that's depending on your interest rate. So this program, it can mean buying sooner, keeping your savings, and building equity instead of waiting. So if you're thinking about buying your first home, you want to know if this program fits your situation, get informed early, ask questions. Most importantly, go to my calendar link, which is in the description below, and schedule a personal consultation with me. So I am here to help guide you through the process. Again, I'm Denise Watkins, and bye for now.